So, what we're calling wisdom is it's a stream of knowledge. I like to think of it as there is a Shenan that's full of thinking, that knows, right? Like, I don't know how you relate to this, but if I'm too hung up on Shenan, if I'm too much Shenan, if there's too much Shenan in the world, that guy knows, even if he doesn't know. He thinks he knows. I'll approach life in a certain way and I know what to do and I don't need any help. And oh, I got this. Right? There's this false bravado that comes in. For me personally, it comes from my past because past is gathered in my memory and I'm projecting that into life and I'm living into my projections. I'm not living into life. I'm not meeting life. However, I think I am, so I'm stuck in a misunderstanding. And when there's less Shenanigans, there is an access to wisdom. Wisdom being a moment to moment order of knowledge, a moment to moment logic. Wisdom can never be known. It can only be experienced and met life with. That's true wisdom. Somebody like Lao Tzu or Chuang Tzu, who have um, who are responsible for Tao Te Ching. You know, Lao Tzu wrote the book. Chuang Tzu was a huge contributor to it. In the year 460, there's quotes from Chuang Tzu talking about wisdom. That wisdom is a mysterious knowledge that shows up and assists you in every single step of life if you allow it. In the year 460, imagine that. Rumi was from the 12th century. This guy is way before that. Rumi talks a lot about wisdom meeting life. So this is something that's always been around, but what it is can never be known. And we human beings like to know things and reject things that we can't know. So, wisdom, whatever. Let's accumulate our knowledge and go to life with that. Oh shit, we're stuck. What do we do? Wisdom. But when we start to get the sense of what wisdom is, we allow it more, right? We start to loosen up our knowledge. We can we can rest in awareness and it will give us wisdom moment to moment. The hang up here is that most people don't want to test it out. I mean, I didn't for the longest time. I don't want to rely on an order of knowledge that I can never know. It sounds crazy. I mean, doesn't it to you? It does to me, right? Somebody says, Shenan, you can rely on wisdom, something you can never know, but it will give you thought in the moment. No, I'm good. I'd rather know. I'd rather accumulate stuff because I'm scared of life. I won't admit it, but that's what it is, right? I'm insecure about the next thing. So I want to gather information and meet the next thing on the road, whether that is growing a business or having a deep, fulfilling relationship or getting more creative, moving to a new city, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Picking out the next pair of bootcut jeans. Wisdom literally guides us moment to moment to moment, yet you can never ever know what it is because it's moment to moment. And it comes from the field of awareness, an open space that is beyond who we are, an infinite reality, always there, never born, never dies, doesn't take a minute off. It's on 24 hours a day. However, it's very subtle, and you have to let go of yourself a little bit to experience that. Whereas the social image that we've built, the personality that we call ourselves, that's full of thinking, very creative, thought created knowledge, thought created realities that we have gathered over time and we meet life with. They're both useful. I'm not asking anybody to drop themselves or drop their knowledge. But what I have come to see more and more and more is that if you have a loose relationship with your knowledge, you will be able to hear the nudges and the whispers of wisdom more often. And as you experience this for yourself more, as I experience this for myself more, as we're all just explorers and students and teachers, then I start to trust it. And as I start to trust it, it becomes more evident. And as it becomes more evident, you really don't need to trust it anymore. It's evident, right? It feels lighter, more effortless, and you come alive and you meet life with life. Well, clearly, common sense is going to take over from there. Here's some stale knowledge about what you know about life. Makes you feel a bit stale and insecure, but you kind of meet life with it. Here's fresh wisdom that makes you feel alive. Which one will you pick? Well, most likely we're going to pick the knowledge if we haven't experienced wisdom. But if we get a glimpse of wisdom, we might trust it more. And if we get another glimpse, it becomes evident. And if it becomes evident, I'm kind of going to go for that one. Makes me feel more alive. I'm fresh. Seem to know the answer in the moment to whatever I'm up to. And I'm not talking about the answer as if you're a sage on a mountain just giving advice. No, the answer meaning what's next for your business? What's next in your relationship? What's the perfect thing to say at 1 p.m. today? Don't worry about it. Wisdom knows. It literally knows. But you're going to have to test it out.